In Texas, we do not have alimony per se. However, whenever someone hears that word, they generally have an idea of what that means. It generally means these are payments made to your ex-spouse or from an ex-spouse after your divorce is final for a certain period of time. Now, like I said, we do not have alimony per se in Texas. What we have in its place is post-divorce spousal maintenance. Now, in order to be eligible to request post-divorce spousal maintenance or the potential of having to pay post-divorce spousal maintenance, there are a few requirements that have to be met first. The first thing is, how long have you been married? Texas law requires that you be married for at least 10 years in order to be eligible to request post-divorce spousal maintenance. Now, there is one exception to that. If there has been any domestic violence during the marriage, then if you've been married for at least 5 years, then that would be sufficient for someone to be eligible to request post-divorce spousal maintenance. The other thing that we look at is, do you have the income sufficient to satisfy your minimum needs, to take care of your minimum needs? If your spouse has been a stay-at-home mom, perhaps, if they have never been able to earn an income, if they are disabled in some way, these are all factors that the court would look at and determine whether they could provide for their minimum needs. If the answer is no, they do not have income sufficient to provide for their minimum needs, then there would be a potential that a court could order post-divorce maintenance. However, we also have to look at the third factor, which is, what does the estate look like? If the community estate is small and there is not a lot of liquid assets, there's no cash, there's no retirement accounts to pull from to be able to factor into the property division, then it is very possible that post-divorce spousal maintenance would be ordered in that situation. However, if we have a pretty sizable estate, there are retirement accounts that can be liquidated. There is equity in the house that someone is entitled to be paid. All of those things would factor in. If someone is going to walk out of that divorce with a property division that provides them with money, with income, with a way to provide for themselves, for their minimum needs, then the likelihood of post-divorce spousal maintenance is not as high. And when we are talking about post-divorce spousal maintenance, it's important that we focus on providing for their minimum needs. This is not to make sure that someone has a fancy lifestyle that they can do and go wherever they want to. It really is, can you provide a home for yourself? Can you provide for your essential needs? And can you pay for your living expenses? If you have any further questions about post-divorce spousal maintenance in Texas, please contact Varghese Summersett at 817-203-2220.